Hey there, VonTom 2020 with 2020 MC Gaming back with another episode of 2020 MC Plays FrilCraft. That's Frilioth's Patreon server. And today we're going to be almost dying and working on the inside of the cathedral a little bit and making plans for the back wall here. It may take us some time to get through all these things, but that said, let's just jump right into it. Now, I finished some of the detailing on the roof of the southern transect off camera, and that's what it looks like, very similar to what we saw on the center roof. I've just got to come back and do the other side over here on the northern transect, but I kind of ran out of gas, so I might finish that later. But it matches up with everything else, so that's good. We're going in the right direction. Okay, we're here on the northern, or the southern transect, and what we're going to do is duplicate that wall right there, that wall right there, over on this side. Now, it's going to be tricky because we are going to be out over the ocean, so anytime we fall off, we've either got to fall to our possible death on the inside over the floor, or fall in the ocean and have to find a way to climb back up. Now, Wa's over there on that side, and she's working that wall on the northern corner while I work this one. We're going to try to connect up to the dome right there. So that's going to be fun. And all our gear is down here. We're trying to shulker up a little bit and kind of Sherpa all the stuff up there with us, but it's not always easy. And I'm going to need to make sure I've got everything in my inventory, including the ceiling tiles, or the roofing tiles, the prismarine slabs, if you will. All right, let's get back up there. The next step is to put down prismarine slabs as part of the roof that's going to extend out, go around the corner, kind of mirroring the wall that I just showed you a second ago. We're going to mirror that around the corner here, but we've got to build this up before we get to our next step. So we're going to lay these slabs on, and then we're going to see if we can't maybe join the two walls across the entirety of the back. All right, we're almost there. Just finishing up the last bit of this wall, and then it's all going to be about the very back wall that faces the ocean. So this is actually starting to go a little bit quicker now that we've got an idea about what we're doing. You know, we're done with the drawing board. We're actually in let's build it mode. And this kind of thing, it's a little bit tough in survival mode. Oh, look at that. That's great. A little bit tough in survival mode, but you know, it's so worth it. There you go. Okay, that's what it's supposed to look like. Now we're going to wrap this image right here around onto the back to make that corner symmetrical. That's where we're going next. And now for the flyby. Here we go. And until you get around the corner, there's that big, huge missing wall in the back. Looks good. Oh, there's Wa flying around. Hey, that looks good. All right, so I'm joining the wall across the back, and Wa is down there swimming with the dolphins. And killing fish, I think. Oh, there she goes. Actually, I think that she went down there to do some squid hunting. Man, you go so fast. Oh, look, she's walking on water. She's walking on water. I got to zoom. She's got to do that again so I can zoom in. All right, there she goes. Oh, wow, look at that. I want to do that. Okay, she ran out of gas. Now she's just walking on water, but slowly. All right, let's get this wall done. All right, at this point, we need to put down approximately 9 blocks worth of crenellations. Thank you, Pen. And then that will mark the, whoops, hang on. And then that will mark the place where the corner has wrapped, and we're going to be putting an interesting little design in the back side of the nave. So when you walk into the building, you're going to be seeing this all the way from the front door, which is going to be spectacular. I mean, seriously. Oop, there's one. So looking at it from the, what are you doing? Alright, that's the part I need to replicate. Because I'm going to be putting these archways on the backside too. It'll be our quick access to the ocean, you know. Because this thing's not going to have a back door. Back door on the 3rd floor and no fire escapes. Alright, we're going to fast motion through a little bit of this. And while we're doing that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about some of the plans coming up. Some of the plans include the landscaping that's going to go around this cathedral. Now, I was thinking about some of the different approaches I could take, and some of the stuff I've done in the past I really liked, you know, while it was helping me to, shall we say, embrace the random. And I really like that idea, and in a couple of our builds it's worked out really, really great. But for this one, I was thinking it needs to be something that is very, very linear and very cultivated, like a manicured yard, you know. It would be appropriate to this type of build. So I had some randomized ideas. I'm going to save them and play around a little bit more with the very, very cultivated, very manicured yard look for this particular build. And I'm coming up with some stuff that I really like, so hopefully I'll get a chance to showcase. I might even release a video where I'm playing around, or a stream, do a little bit of a stream where I'm playing around in creative mode, working on the shrubberies. It's actually quite fun. There's so many different designs that you can do, and so many blocks that are available that look like something you'd expect in a very, very trim and proper garden, and so that's what we're kind of looking for here. Meanwhile, we've also been working on some of the redstone contraptions. We'll be releasing a couple more videos with tutorials in the redstone department. I have found that to be so fun lately. I've really been enjoying myself. It's the redstone contraptions are getting more and more fun as my skills develop. At first, wasn't quite so fun. It was really frustrating. I didn't have a clue. Now I've got a clue. That's about it. I've got a clue. Not a master yet, but I'm getting there. Meanwhile, the redstone contraptions didn't really have a place in this particular build, so I haven't really been doing a whole lot with it. But we'll see where it all ends up. So with the rest of the build, though, we have been having to build up some vegetables so we could trade and get some emerald blocks, because we've got a couple of big builds coming up. We are going to do a perimeter. And since I've been so slow about releasing videos, the perimeter might already be started by the time this one hits the channel. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to regular time and see what's going on. Okay, next on the project list is to, we got to remove these blocks, and this walkway that we're standing on, this birch slab walkway. It's bottom slabs to keep bad things from happening up here. We're going to continue this all the way around until it wraps the entire room. So it'll be this nice continuous walkway, and you can see where it goes around over there. And we're going to complete it across the back wall, put up our little decorations and our torches, fill in these gaps right here, and then we can start working on that, the top part of the back wall, and try to tie this area, at least this area, all in together, including the decorations on the inside. And then the inside will be looking really good. Okay, here we are. We have got the wall joined in the middle and the walkway joined in the middle. And we are building it across, putting in the little details. So we've got some birch stairs, and the pattern that we used on the other sides we're going to repeat that here. So what we're going to be adding next is a series of trapdoors, acacia trapdoors, because they got the little bars on them. Looks kind of cool. Okay, I don't know if that's right. Okay, got to take this off. Top one. There we go. And there we go. Okay, we got a little pattern going on here. We're doing it right. Okay, so let's finish this up and see what else we can get into. All right, now that that's done, then we can start working on, well, we need some lighting up there, don't we? It's starting to look kind of, ever since I built it, it's been looking kind of dark. The floor looks great. Nothing's going to spawn down there, but up here, I think we're safe. Okay, so it's time to start putting the decorations on up here and making these walls look like something. So I've got to run around and remove a bunch of blocks and get it ready for the details. Some of which I'll admit are not planned out, but hey, we'll get there. All right, first things first, I've reconsidered these columns right here. I think I want them to be stripped oak logs. And that means I'm going to need some scaffolding blocks up here. I'm not tall enough. Alright, so what we're going to do is pop this block off right here. We're going to put some stripped oak logs in there. And we're going to stand back and see what it looks like and try to tie the rest of it in. Okay. There we go. Alright, now the logs, I don't have any more that are stripped, so we'll just put these in and take an axe to them. Nice texture. I really like the stripped wood and stripped logs. Great addition to the game. And now that one right there. And we'll be right back. Alright, that is exactly what I was looking for right there. Looks pretty good. Alright, so now all we gotta do is make that happen in 4 other corners and we'll be golden. Alright, would you look at that? We got a creeper down here. That's just some inappropriate. This is a place of worship. Whoa. Okay. So I think this is the second time a creeper has taken out a large chunk of building. Or, well, it's not that large a chunk. It's large enough. And he's got his brother over here. And a turtle. See if I can kill this one without him blowing up. Oop, that was close. Okay. Alright, so now let's get back up there and rebuild that thing. Those little evil green griefing machines. And messed me all up. I gotta admit though, it's not that bad. It's not really that bad. These blocks are all easy to find, decorative blocks. You know, that's not all that bad. I'll tell you what's bad is when they start blowing up redstone equipment, especially the complex stuff like a sorter. Like the Nembon sorter that Wa prefers. Man, there have been more than a couple times where we did something really ridiculous and let water loose back there, trying to... what we were trying to accomplish was trying to water stream the items into the sorting system and ended up with a little bit of a stray water flowed down there and erased all the redstone, popped up all the redstone dust and the repeaters and everything. It was tragic. Really, just not a joke. Now, I imagine in creepers, that'd be just about as bad, except you'd have to make new redstone equipment because it would be vaporized. Alright, there we are, folks. This looks like a pretty good place to wrap things up. I'm probably going to go ahead and take care of some of the details, like the detailing on that piece of roof right there off camera, as I guess you know what to expect. I'm going to put a bunch of dark oak wooden torches up there and correct a couple of the little errors that I saw. We'll take care of that. In the meantime, I'd like to thank you for stopping by. I hope that you're enjoying this as much as I am. And remember to give us a like if you enjoyed yourself, and remember to subscribe if you really enjoyed it. And look forward to more building here on the Cathedral before we move on to our next project. So thank you very much and have a great day.